About 58, 57 degrees right now, and we're getting ready for the opening kickoff here. And once again, thank you for joining us here at Real Sports Live. My name is Joe Martinez, and I'll be commentating today's game. Once again, we have the Harlingen South Hawks taking on the Brownsville Hanna Eagles, and we're just a few seconds away from kickoff. Weather is great out there, guys. I mean, you can't ask for a better football night here in South Texas. So, and here we go. We're getting ready for the opening kickoffs. It looks like Harlingen South will be kicking off to Brownsville. And once again, thank you for joining us here at Real Sports Live.
Kick it up for the Hawk, number 37, Dio Torres.
And we're about underway. Here we go. We're here live at J. Lewis Bogus Stadium here in Harlingen, and the kick is underway. And we've got ourselves a touchback. So Hanna will be getting the ball here at the 25-yard line, starting it off. This is a very important game, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner will be going to this Texas State playoff. So it's a very important game for both schools. Let's see who wants it the most. We got two teams that are pretty evenly matched. So winner take all, or winner goes to the playoffs. And we're about to get set here, folks.
Quarterback for the Eagles, number 2, Victor Campos.
We got number 2, Victor Campos, in shotgun position. Takes a snap, hands it up to number 17, goes up at the middle. Gains about 2 yards. Good defensive stop for the Harlingen South Hawks. Couldn't see who made the tackle there, but it's a good little hole opened up and closed up pretty quick. I think it was number 73 out there for this Harlingen South Hawks. But we're going to start again. Here we go. They're waiting for the signal, waiting for the snap. Looks like we're going to have another shotgun. And here we go, one shotgun. Victor Campos for the Brownsville Hawks will be in shotgun. Number 10 in motion. We got trips left. And here you go. He makes a quick pass to number 1, incomplete. It wouldn't have probably gone anywhere. It would have lost maybe a yard if he would have caught it. So maybe it would have been better he dropped it there. South Hawks defense was all over that one, ladies and gentlemen. Good play on the defensive part on number 4 for Harlingen. Which is Jeremiah Rivera. Excellent, making him drop the ball. So here we go. We're lined up again at here at the 27-yard line. It's about 3rd and 8. Victor Campos back to pass. He's going to go pretty deep, and it's deflected by number 4 of Harlingen. Jeremiah Rivera once again, and making 2 great defensive stops, ladies and gentlemen. Great effort, and it looks like Hanna is going to end up punting the ball here at about 4th and 8. Good defensive stand for the Harlingen South Hawks, who came out with a pretty close game last year with Harlingen, the city counterpart. So they desperately need a good win here to continue the playoff bound. So let's see what happens. So we got a punt here. We have a flag. It's a very short punt. It's maybe going to go about 13, 14 yards down at the south 44-yard line.
We got a penalty marker on the field.
We got a penalty, and it looks like it's going to be illegal motion against Hanna. See what Harlingen South. Penalties declined. They take the ball. It was such a short punt that that was the wisest thing to do. So South is going to get the ball and really good field position at the Hanna Eagle 44-yard line. And like I said, this is a very must win for both teams. Of course, it's the last game of the season, so you know, David Torres is in quarterback right now. He's ready for the shotgun. Hands it off to number 23. Goes up for about a couple of yards. Great defensive stop for the Hanna Eagles. That's going to bring up about 2nd and maybe 9. Once again, a good defensive stop. He ran around the right side. It was stuffed up pretty quickly by that Hanna defense. Got a lot of good size up front. So, in South, Hawks have a lot of good size up front in their offensive line. So it's going to be a really good battle here, and see who's going to win this battle here. Number 8, David Torres again. Shotgun, 23 goes in motion. Does a lateral pass and completes the pass, but it's going to be about a 5-yard loss. Not a very good pass. So now we're going to have about 3rd and about 14, 15 to go. It looks like about 15 to go. And they line up again. David Torres back at shotgun. Going to go right. Going to throw deep. He's got he missed number 88. Oh my God, he was wide open. Brady Bennett there. He was just a little bit overthrown. Now we bring up a 4th and 15. Good defensive stop here against by the Hanna Eagles. So it looks like Harlingen South is bringing in the punting unit. But wow, he would have caught that. That would have been a big gain. But unfortunately, it was just a little over his head. And that's because he's a big target. Brady Bennett, number 88. But it looks like Harlingen South will be punting the ball. We got number 23 for Hanna Eagles trying to receive the punt. And I believe we got number 27, Josiel Garcia. Kind of a rugby style. Real good punt. And it's going to go in for a touchback. So Hanna will be getting the ball at the 25-yard line. Both.
For watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports 5, number 1.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
And here we go, shotgun formation for Hanna Eagles. Got number 2, Victor Campos, handed up to number 4. He goes up the field. Gets about a good 6-7 yards up to the 27-yard line. It's going to be about 2nd and about 3 yards to go. Looked like a big gap there, but it was closed pretty quickly. South Hawks were able to get to it pretty fast, but nevertheless, he still gained about 7 yards, so it was a good gain.
It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Eagles.
And like I said, Victor Campos back, shotgun formation, 2nd and 3, hands it up to number 17, up the middle, and he looks like he's going to get the first down right around the 30-yard line. So I guess this is the first down of the game, and it goes to the Hanna Eagles. A great play. Good job of the offensive line in opening up that hole, but it closed kind of quickly. Like I said, it was only about a 3-yard gain, but it was enough for the first down. And here we go with Victor Campos again in shotgun. Motion number 23 to the right-hand side. We got a trips right. Going back to pass. He's going to lateral it back to number 1. And he's hit by number 12 of the Harlingen South Hawks, Jacob Carrion. That's going to be a loss of about 4 or 5 yards. It was a backwards pass. Good defensive stop, not a stop, but actually a good defensive read by the Harlingen South Hawks. They read that one and sniffed it out and ended up losing about 4 yards. Now we got about 2nd and 14 to go for the Hanna Eagles. Campos back in shotgun formation. He's got double right. He's going to swing to the right side, running on his own. He's got a little bit of room, able to get to the original line of scrimmage, so about the 30-yard line, a good 4-yard gain. So it looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 10. South defense was able to get there pretty quickly and stop that for a minimal gain. So now we have 3rd and 10, and they're lining up really quickly again, maybe trying to throw off the South Hawks. A little off balance here. Marker says 2nd down, but I believe it's 3rd. Yes, it is. It's 3rd down. 3rd down, Campos back to pass. Campos back in shotgun, and it's going to be a penalty flag, and it was dropped by number 10. But we got some penalty markers. It looks like there's going to be either offsides or legal motion here, or a false start. It was against Harlingen South. It was an offsides penalty. So it's going to give the Hanna Eagles a little bit better manageable third down. So we got about a 3rd down and 5. And then we got Campos back again. He's lining up, and he's got a trips left at the left-hand side. Shotgun, he's going to throw. He throws to number 23, drops the ball. That was an easy, he had it right in his hands, and it would have been enough for the 1st down, but Hawks defense maybe got his hand in there and was able to get his hand in there. But nevertheless, it's 4th down and 5. Again, the defensive stop. So far, we're looking like we have a defensive game. We got to get some offensive going here, ladies and gentlemen, and Hanna will be punting at their own 35-yard line. The last punt didn't go too well. The last punt, he only put, I think he booted 12, 13 yards. See if he can do a little bit better job this time. Maybe the ball was a little cold. And number 4 for the South Hawks gets the ball, runs around the right outside, and gets it down to about the 48-yard line, almost a midfield. So he was, that was number 4, Jeremiah Rivera. Good little run back, was able to get South Hawks in real good position. They will be at their own 48, 49-yard line. Let's see if we can get some.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Hanna Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Hanna Auto Sales 2 in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
He up the middle, was able to he gains about 4 yards, able to get to the 1st down. That was again Israel Vasquez, number 23 for the Harlingen South Hawks. Looks no penalties. Looks like they got their first down of the game. And we got it all the way down to the Hanna 40-yard line. So we've got a little bit of momentum going here for Harlingen South. See if they can capitalize it. You know, a couple of more 4th downs and they might be in field goal range. David Torres back to shotgun. Hands it off, throws it, number 2. Oh, drops the ball. Incomplete pass. He was hit. It was going to be hit immediately. It would have been a 3 or 4 yard gain, but good job on the Hanna Eagles. Was able to get to it pretty quickly. So, and they're lining up again. David Torres back on shotgun formation. Number 2 in motion. Hands it off to number 2 around the left-hand side. Grabs about 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and about 6 to go. Good little run. It looked like it was going to open up a little bit there, but the Hanna Eagles were able to get there pretty quickly and stuff it down for about a 4-yard gain. It looked like it was going to be a little bit more. He had some opening space around that left-hand side. But once again, here we go. We got a 3rd down. We got 6 to go. They're in about the 36-yard line of the Hanna Eagles. David Torres is looking for the play. Huddling up here, and it's great weather, and here we go. He's in shotgun formation. We got number 15 going. He's going to hand it off to number 23 running around the outside. He's got some blockers around him. He has a little bit of room, but number 23 again, that is Israel Vasquez. Israel Vasquez gets enough for the 1st down, ladies and gentlemen. Gets it down to about Hanna 25, and we have somebody down, one of the Hanna Eagles down. It looks like we have a referee's timeout. Hope he's okay. He's down.
We got a player down on the field.
We got a player down on the field, so it looks like he's down. I couldn't see what actually happened on the run.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Hi!
23 again, Israel Vasquez up the middle for about a 4 or 5 yard gain. It looked like a hole opened up really quickly, but Hanna was able to shut it down. He was able to get about 4 yards. Good play, but they line up again. Torres back to pass, hands it off against Israel. Penalty on the flag. The penalty hits it down to about the 9-10 yard line. Let's see what the flag is though. But a nice run from Israel Vasquez. But like I said, there is a flag coming from the backfield. And let's see, because right now Harlingen is moving back, so it looks like it's might be against. Oh, that was a chop block on 2 players for Harlingen South. Man, so now all of a sudden you had the ball at the 10 yard line, and now you're moving all the way back to the Hanna 38. So 28 yard swing. Let's hope we can get it down. It's going to be 2nd and 22 to go. David Torres on shotgun, hands it off. No, it's going back to pass. Fires down the middle, hits up number 1. Oh, he just missed him. He was wide open and missed him by a hair. That would have been 6 points, but he missed him just by a hair. That was a good pass by David Torres to number 1, Ryan Castillo. Ryan Castillo. I mean, he hit him, and it was a hair short. Yeah, he had a little under it, but it was close. It could have been gone either way. South Hawk against with a 3rd and 22. The penalty a little while ago really hurt them. They drove the ball down to the 10 yard line, and now they're at the 37 yard line. So we got a 3rd and 22, ladies and gentlemen, with 5:05 left to play in the first quarter. And David Torres is lining up in the shotgun formation. We got number 88, Brady Bennett to the right-hand side. He's going to go take a deep pass. Again, he got number 12 wide open in. He drops the ball. Wow. That was Joshua Cantu. He had to turn around, though. In all fairness, he had to turn around, but he dropped the ball, but didn't hit him in the hands. Good pass by David Torres. That was a good pass on David Torres. Looks like South Hawks will be punting the ball, so they already have 2 punts on each side. Again, we had they were driving the ball. The penalty kind of swung them backwards, but nevertheless, looks like Hanna will be receiving the ball. And here we go. We got a punt formation ready to go. Hanna's going to look like they're trying to come in for a little block here, and he hits a little pooch kick. Gets it down to the 5. 3, 2, right at the 1 yard line. Yes. Wow. Good play.
And thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since 52.
Campos under center, not taking a shotgun. Harlingen South lining up on defense, hands it off up the middle, and he's going to get about a yard and a half. Good job of Harlingen South, was able to get in there pretty quickly because, they're at the 1 yard line, so I think they got it down to about the 2.5. So it's going to be 2nd and 9, maybe 8. And remember, folks, if Harlingen South makes a good, the Harlingen South makes a good stop here, Hanna will be forced to punt on their own field, in their own end zone. So it's very important here to hold them down a little bit here. Here we go. Campos back on shotgun form. Snaps the ball. Hands the ball to number 1. He's Oh! Takes it around about 3-4 yards around the outside. Oh my! They had him in the back down. They actually had him in the end zone for a safety, but he was able to escape on the right side. He got maybe a yard out of all that running, but Harlingen had him deep in the end zone. He was able to escape there. Good job on his part, so able to escape. But here we go again. Campos is back in shotgun. We got trips right for Hanna. He's going to go back to pass. He's going to go long. He has number 12 open, and he hits him in stride, and he's able to go outside at the 50-yard line. What a play. What a great pass by Campos. Number 12 was wide open. The momentum shifted him outside. It could have gone all the way, but momentum shifted him out. He caught it right around the 50-yard line, so they're going to have the ball in midfield. Good job getting 48, 47 yards on that play. So it was a great pass. And they're trying to get they're lining up against trips left. Campos sending number 1 in motion, hands it off to number 1. He takes it around the left-hand side. And it looks like South is going to read it, and they're going to lose about a yard on it. Good job on the South defense to swarm around there. Yeah, it's going to be about either no gain or a little loss.
Second down.
But, wow, I mean, it was next thing we're at the 1, and now we're close to midfield. So Campos back in shotgun again. 23's in motion. And we have a penalty, and it looks like we're going to have a false start. And those are the kind of penalties that really, really hurt you, because you have a 2nd and 10, and, now you're at 2nd and 15, and you just came off a great offensive play. So let's see what they do here. Campos in shotgun, 23 in motion to the right-hand side. Campos back to pass. He fires down the middle, and a great defensive play by Enrique Alvarado for the Harlingen South Hawks. Was able to break it up. Oh, and we have some penalty markers again. Let's see who's against. Can't tell yet. Wow. Well, they got Enrique there, Alvarado, for the pass interference, so a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. Now we have Hanna, and for the first time in South Territory at the 45. Campos hands it off to number 17 up the middle. He's going to get about 3-4 yards. Good little hole until it closed up with the Harlingen South Hawks. We'll gain about 2 yards. Good stop by Ethan Gonzalez there. But what a play there. Looks like the defenses, on both sides have been doing really well. Able to get to the ball deep, and here we are. Campos back to shotgun. He's going to take it down the middle himself, and he's taking a few South guys with him. Able to get about 6-7 yards. It's going to be coming out for about a 3rd and 3. Good job, good push on the offensive line to actually push them and get an extra couple of yards. So now we got a very manageable 3rd and about 3 yards to go. And they're at the Harlingen South 37-yard line. So we got some, both teams were able to move. And let's see if Hanna can capitalize on this one. Harlingen back on defense. Campos back in shotgun form. And he's going to run it again. And he's going to be short about a yard for the first down. It's going to be very interesting to see what Hanna does here. It's going to be about a yard shy of the 4th down. Good job on the Harlingen South defense.
Number 61. Jacob Huerta, 4th down.
Jacob Huerta, number 61, was able to do the stop and able to contain him, and he was trying to get away. They're going to ask for a measurement. No, and it's going to be 4th and 2, and the offense is staying out there, so I think they're going to either, let's go for it. Let's see what kind of play they do. The Campos is going to be in shotgun formation. Is he trying to draw him outside, or is he, and we got a timeout. Hanna.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Your short game, your long game, your mid game, your pass game. So I do agree the call here. So right now we're under timeout and see what kind of play they come up with. But it's going to be very interesting. Looks like we got a good one going on here in Harlingen at Bogus Stadium between the Hanna Eagles and the Harlingen South Hawks. And we're back, and we got Campos is going to set. Campos is a big quarterback. Looks like he's going to go under center. He's going to go under center with a I formation. They got a power I going on, and they're going to hand it off. Oh, it's going to be close. No, it's going to be short. It's going to be about a half a yard short. Good stop of the Harlingen South defense. Wow, they did a power I formation, and then they were able to get a little push, but not enough to get those 2 yards. Harlingen South with a good defensive stand is now going to get the ball in pretty decent field position. Again, both teams have been able to drive on both sides of the each other's territory and come up short. South got down pretty deep with the penalty, drove them back, and ended up punting. Hanna just went for it and did not make it. So we got first down. Campos back to pass. Back in shotgun. We got, he has it up to the middle for number 23. Wow, Israel Vasquez up the middle. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. Takes it to about Hanna 43, 44 yard line. No, he's got about 7 or 8 yards actually. And they're lining up again. Campos back in shotgun formation. Asking for the ball. He's going to give it back to Israel again. He's going to run around the right side. He's got a few blockers in front of him. Takes a spin. Wow, good run. A good about 10, 15-yard run. He's able to get the first down and handed it to Hanna's territory at the Hanna 45-yard line. Again, that was Israel Vasquez. Has had a great year in running the ball. Right now they're using him. It's their workhorse. Throw in shotgun. Up the middle. Again, Vasquez up the middle, number 23. He across the 40-yard line, so it looks like it's going to be about a 2nd and 5, and they're ready to go again. No huddle. No, okay, I think we have a timeout now. I don't know who called the timeout, but it looked maybe Hanna because South was.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
With 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Hawks have the ball at about Hanna's 41-yard line. Somebody, we have an injury timeout. That's what it was. I didn't see that. And he's up. Good job. Glad to see he's okay.
Big round of applause for number 9, Alfredo Villarreal for the Eagles.
There's number 9, Alfredo Villarreal. Then here we go. Looks like South is coming back on offense, and Hanna's coming back on defense. And here we go. We're back to pass. Lotus back. It's shotgun formation. He's got number 23. Vasquez right behind him. Got number 2 in motion. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get about a yard. Lotus up the middle for a gain about a yard. So it's going to bring about 3rd and 5. And it's going to be right around the 40-yard line of Hanna. Decided to do a quarterback sneak there, and a quarterback keeper, should I say. And the Hanna defense was able to get that. Throw this back in shotgun formation. And we have another.
That is the end of the first.
The end of the first quarter.
0 score. Now let's go back to the sideline with
Sports Live. Inmates, you are now property of Cell Block X.
Moves on. Loser goes home. So we're going to get this started here in the second quarter. We got 0-0, but South has got a little momentum going. driving the ball. They got the ball at the Hanna 40-yard line. We've seen the offensive run and move on both sides, but the defense ended up coming up pretty big on both sides. So that's why we have a 0-0 game right now, but we've had a lot of movement down in territory. So here we go. Torres back to pass. And he's going to hand it off to number 23 to the left side, and he's going to get stuffed in maybe a yard and a half. That was Israel Vasquez again. Let's see what they're going to do now. It's going to be 4th and about 3. No, they're lining up. They're lining up. South wants to catch him off guard. Here we go. Torres on shotgun. He's got a 2 on the right-hand side, and he's got Vasquez. Oh. Looks like we're going to have a penalty. It looks like the Harlingen South was trying to draw him off sides, and it worked. Because it looks like it's going to go against Hanna. Neutral drone infraction. Good job by David Torres to draw him off sides. It was did a kind of hard count and was able to pull him over, and they got it. So here we go, 1st and 10. Ball at the 33, Hanna 33-yard line. We got Torres back to pass. He's going to throw. He's going to throw. He's going to hit. Oh, hit Bennett. Bennett was wide open. Brady Bennett, but he hit him a little bit on the left-hand side of it, and he dropped the ball. So good play there, but good pass. You know, it was a good pass. And they're lining up again. No huddle offense. No huddle. Torres back to pass. Torres on shotgun. Hands it off to Vasquez again. Vasquez around the left-hand side. Has a little hole. Oh, able to go to the 10. 5. To the 3-yard line. Wow. Wow, that was a good run by Israel Vasquez again. He ran around the left-hand side and able to gain about 30 yards there. He's been the workhorse today. Harlingen lining up. Torres in shotgun formation. Vasquez behind him. He's going to hand it off to Vasquez. Vasquez is going to try to hit it home and get about a yard. Now we're looking at about 2nd and about 2. 2nd and goal for the Harlingen South Hawks. You know, we got a little something going on. Waiting for the play to come in. See if the Hanna Eagles are, if their defense is going to be able to make us play here and maybe hold them for a field goal. You never know. So we got 2nd and goal. Ball about the 3-yard line. Oh, he's going to hand it up to number 32. It's going to go up the middle. It's going to go up for a little loss. That was number 32, Chad Roy. Was able to maybe lose about 3 yards there. Yeah. So now we got 30 go from the 9. We're all the way up to about the 3-yard line. So good job so far by the Hanna Eagles to push them back a little bit, and it's been working. With 10 minutes left to play in the second half, we still have a scoreless ball game, but Harlingen South is knocking on the door at the 3rd and goal at the 9-yard line. Torres in the shotgun. Going to go back to pass. He's going to do a little scramble. He's going to hit number 1. And touchdown Hawks. Ryan Castillo for the touchdown. He was going a crossing pattern. Was able to get inside. Good play. Good route. Good pass for David Torres to Ryan Castillo. Now we have our first score of the game, which is 6-0, waiting for the extra point. But it was a good drive for Harlingen South. Good drive. Now we got a little momentum going, and see if Hanna can answer back. So we have number 37 for Harlingen South, Leo Torres. And the kick is good. The kick is good. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Harlingen South now on the board at 7, Eagles 0. Here.
Willkommen to October. Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
4th down and 2, and they got stopped. So, and then South was able to capitalize on that and take it in a few plays later. for a 7-0 ball game. Really got a good game going on here, folks. Thank you for joining us here at Real Sports Live. And here we go. We're ready to kick off. Great game, great weather. You couldn't ask for better weather today. And we have the kick about to go on. Number 37, Leo Torres, is going to kick off for Harlingen South.
Kicking off for the Hawks, number 37, Leo Torres.
Here we go. Torres kicks it off. It's going to be a short kick. It's going to go to number 6 for Hanna. Picks it up right around the 30-yard line.
Number 6, Diego Escobar.
Diego Escobar for Hanna. Good field position, though. They're going to get the ball right about the 31, 32-yard line. So let's see if Hanna's going to be able to answer back. You know, they were able to move the ball on Harlingen South, so it's not like if they haven't been able to. Or let's see if the defensive South defense will make a stand. Here we go. We got shotgun formation. We got Campos handing it off. Good little run for number 17. Ethan Pena for Brownsville for the Eagles. Was able to get about 7 yards. Good run around the right of the outside. The hole looked pretty big. Harlingen South was able to close it towards the end, but good gain. So we got Victor Campos back again in shotgun. We got trips right. He's going to go back to pass. Oh, he's going to got number 1 wide open, but overthrows him. Oh, he had a man wide open. That could have been 6 points for them, but he overthrew him. So now we're going to have a 3rd down and 4. But wow, I bet you he had that one back because, wow, he had that number 1 wide open for Hanna Eagles. That could have been easy 6 points for Hanna. So here we go. We're going to go to 3rd and 3. Good play call, though. Caught him off guard a little bit. 3rd and 3. Campos is back to on shotgun. Got trips left. Going to go for pass. It's number 12 for the first down. No, incomplete. Incomplete. So it looks like we're going to have another punt. He was it looked like number 12 had it, but it looked like he dropped it towards the very end. Good pass by Campos, though. I think it was number 12 who dropped the ball. So it looks like, yes, Hanna is going to decide to punt. They're not going to go for it this time. We have number 4, Jeremiah Rivera from Harlingen South, receiving the ball. We got a very high snap. Nice punt. Number 4, Rivera gets it around the right side, and he's going to get down to about the 36-yard line. Nice little return.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Lining up in shotgun. Got 2 receivers set. Number 2 in motion. Hands it off to number 23. Bounces around the outside. Bounces up another tackle. And able to get maybe about 2 yards. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more. But that, again, was number 23, Israel Vasquez.
Julian Soto for the Eagles, 2nd down.
That was a good play on the defense. It looked like it was going to have a little bit more, but it was only a 2-yard minimal gain. So we've got 2nd and 8 for Harlingen South. We have David Torres is going to line up in shotgun. Israel behind him. Here we go. He's going to go. He's going to take it right. He's going to take a pass. He's going to hit Bennett, number 88, and was able to chop him down, but he ended up getting about 5-6 yards on that play. Good job for Brady Bennett. I think that's the first time I've caught his first pass, but that makes it a manageable 3rd down for Harlingen South.
It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Hawks.
We got the Hawks waiting for the play. It looks like David Torres will be back in shotgun. Number 32 behind him. And here we go. He's going to give it. He's going to give it to number 32. Oh, he's going to give it to number 32. And he's Chad Roy. He's going to be about a yard shy. Good little run, but Hanna was able to close in at the very last minute and hold him down. So it looks like it's going to be fourth down and maybe half a yard. Let's see what South decides to do. It's going to be an official timeout for measurement to see how.
Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Man, you're looking at about inches. I'm literally about an inch to two, the change of the lens. So it's going to be fourth and about inches. Interesting to see what South is going to do. It looks like they're staying on there, so it looks like they're going to go for it. I mean, why not? It's only fourth and inches. Let's do it. This is it. The playoffs are coming. I mean, the winner moves on, advances. The loser goes home. So, no, it looks like they decided to punt. Wow. Okay. We got the crowd a little upset. They wanted to go with it, but hey, coach is playing a little safe. So we have number 26 for Harlingen South, Joaquin Olvalle. Getting ready for the punt. And here we go. He's going to go for the punt. Taking left. He's going to do a little pooch kick. Number 23 for the Eagles. Hands it. Gets it. It looks like he's going to go all the way. He's got 30. He's got to the 20, to the 15, to the 10-yard line. He's stopped. Good run back by Hanna. Not a very large punt. And now Hanna's got a little bit of momentum going. They're going to have the ball first and 10 at about the south 11-yard line. Good run back.
For the Eagles, Anthony Ambris.
Wow, good run back. He ran around the outside, able to take it in. Not a very good play on special teams for South Hawks. Now they're going to have themselves, fighting a first and 10 at the 11-yard line. So we got Victor. Campos handed it off to number 17, and we got a flag down. He takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line, but we do have a flag down from the side judge.
On the stop, number 7, Edgar. Correction, number 7, David
Number
Cortez.
David Cortez for the. That's going to hurt them. It was an illegal formation. 5 men in the backfield. That's going to get a 5-yard penalty. So now we're looking at first and 15 from the 16-yard line. So, I mean, they can still make a first down. All they have to do is get to the 1-yard line. But, penalties like that are costly. So we got Campos in shotgun. Takes the ball, decides to take it himself, follows the blocker. He's going to get about 2-3 yards right up to the right-hand side between the tackles. Up the middle, and so we're looking now at about 2nd and 13.
On the stop, number 9, Aaron
Good play on the defensive side for Harlingen. It looked like he had a little bit of room, but the front line of South was able to close it down pretty quickly and get it down to a minimal gain. So now we're looking at 2nd and 13. 6:09 remaining in the game. Remaining in the halftime. Campos, shotgun, hands it off to number 17, I believe it was. Takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Picks up about 3 yards, maybe 4. It's going to make it about 3rd and 8. Once again, the Hawks defense was swarming right around the left-hand side and was able to stop that pretty quickly.
On the stop, number 7, David Cortez.
A good stop by number 7, David Cortez, for the Harlingen South Hawks. So we have ourselves about a 3rd and 10 or long 9. So Hanna's going to get, Victor Campos is going to get on shotgun formation. Let's see what happens here. We got him shotgun. We got the double on the left pad, 1 receiver on the right. Going to go back to pass. He's going to throw, and Broken up by touch. Hawks, number 5, Enrique Alvarado. Good play. Last time he had an interference call, so he came and redeemed himself a little bit. Now we have ourselves a 4th and 10, and see what it's gonna, what's Hanna gonna do.
4th down.
It looks like they're sending in the field goal unit in, so they're gonna try to get on the board. With 5 minutes left in the second quarter, try to get a little bit of momentum. But again, they couldn't capitalize on that. That penalty kind of dropped them back 5 yards, and now, they weren't able to capitalize on that. So we got a left-hander here, and it looks like it's going to be no good. No good. Swung a little bit to the left. So good defensive stop. I mean,
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Gun. Hands it up to number 23, trying to run around the right side. Has a couple of blockers, but able to get nothing. Maybe lost a yard. Good job by the Hanna defense. They were able to swarm out there. He did have 2 blockers in front of him, but not able to do anything. Yeah, it's going to lose about a yard. So we have now 2nd and 11. So Hanna, they want to make a stop here. Trying to get their offensive back with decent field position with 4:40 left to play in the second quarter. So this is a very important drive for both teams, actually, for defense and offense. We got Torres, shotgun. He's going to go back to pass. Torres running around to the right-hand side. He's running. He is going to get about 3 or 4 yards on the right-hand side to about the 24-yard line. It's going to give the, a little bit more manageable 3rd down. It's going to be looking like about 3rd and 6, maybe a long 5, but no huddle. Here we go. Torres back in shotgun, trying to catch Hanna off guard. Snaps. Changing the play. Calling an audible. Torres go back on shotgun. And here we go. He hands it up the middle. And he's going to give it to number 23.
Cross the 30-yard line.
Wow, he crosses 30, number 23.
On the stop, number 23, Anthony Ambris. But that is a Harlingen South Hawk. First down.
And we do have a first down. Our first down. I was a little quiet there because I couldn't see if he was able to move the change. This is Israel Vasquez again, the workhorse. Israel Vasquez throws back to pass. That's enough to Vasquez up the middle. Vasquez takes it up to about 3. He's going to get about 3 to 4 yards.
About 5. On the stop, number 25, Ramon Reyes.
Good job by the Hanna defense to swarm it. Well, there was a penalty offsides at play, offsides against Hanna. Now Harlingen is taking the penalty and going to have a 1st and 5 now. So see what they do. Torres in shotgun. Israel Vasquez is behind him. Israel Vasquez has been the workhorse here. He's been running the ball pretty well. See if they keep handing it to him. Goes back, hands it to Vasquez around the right side. He's got a couple of blockers. He has a little hole. Vasquez able to bust it open to the 50, to the 40, to about the 35-yard line. Good run. Good run. Oh, my God. He had some blockers in front of him on there. Israel Vasquez has got a good 30-yard gain. Takes it around the left-hand side. Good job for Hanna not to make that a touchdown because he had one man to beat, and it was number 6 and was able. It looks like we have a flag. And Harlingen South is moving back. Now that's a costly penalty. I mean, that was a great 30-yard run. So we have a unsportsmanlike conduct, unnecessary roughness. I'm sorry, by number 88 for Harlingen South, Brady Bennett. I didn't see what happened here, but it's still a first down. But now it's instead of at the 30, at their own 41-yard line. Anyway, Torres is going back to pass. He's going to go deep. He does number 2 open. He's got number 2 open. Alex Espinosa threw a touchdown. Harlingen South touchdown. What a great route. What a great pass. Was able to get them. He had a step or two on the defender and was able to hit him on stride. A great pass by David Torres. Wow, that was a good one. Alex Esparza. That was a good play. They needed that to come back. Now we have ourselves a 13. I don't see any yellow flags out there. Nope. So it looks like right now we're looking at 13. We're just waiting for the extra point. Harlingen. Wow. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the number 2. Wow. So they took the touchdown away. I guess he was taunting or something as he was going into the end zone. So now, I mean, that's a costly penalty. I mean, they wiped up 7 points, you know. That was Alex Esparza for the penalty. He's the one that caught the ball, so couldn't see exactly what he did, but obviously he was taunting. So now instead of a touchdown, we have 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. So we got Torres back to pass. He got a little bit of pressure by number 45. He's going to end up throwing the ball out of bounds, which is good because he would have lost a lot of yards if he didn't. But here we go. Good play by the Hanna defense. Put a lot of pressure on Torres, made him run right side about 10, 15 yards back. Was able to throw the ball out of bounds. Good job on the Hanna Eagles defense to prevent that. But once again, we have now a 2nd and 10 from the 19. Kind of a little wild game here. Here I thought we had scored, or Harlingen had scored, but well, they did, but it was taunting, so unsportsmanlike conduct. So here we go. We got Torres back in shotguns. Harlingen South setting up. And the Eagles are setting up for defense. And again, 2nd and 19 in the second quarter with 2:28 left. And we have now a timeout. Harlingen South.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order, handmade tortillas daily, breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
Game here at Boga Stadium, and thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here at Real Sports Live. I'm Joe Martinez, and I'm calling the game here by myself, so be a little patient. I'm joking. So no, we're calling the game here, and it's been a pretty good game. Harlingen South 7, Eagles 0. 2:28 left to play in the second quarter. It's been a wild one. Let's just put it that way. The score doesn't really show it, but there's been a lot of wild plays here. Harlingen South right now is in timeout. They got the ball, 2nd down, with 10 to go at the Hanna 19. So they're knocking again, and see what happens. Here we go. They're lining up, getting ready. Ball's back in play, and we have Torres in shotgun, and Israel Vasquez behind him. So we got Torres in shotgun, waiting for the ball. Hands it up, going back to pass. It's going to end up number 20. No, he was a little over through number 23. The pass was incomplete. And now we have ourselves a 3rd and 10. This is very costly, gentlemen. Remember, South scored, but an unsportsmanlike conduct brought it back to the 19-yard line and haven't been able to get a yard since. So good job by the Hanna Eagles defense to hold them down to a 3rd and 10. See what they come up with, because it looks like Hanna will be able to get the ball back, and with some plenty of time, depending on what happens here. We've got 2:23 left. Hawks 7, Eagles 0. David Torres, shotgun formation. Israel Vasquez. He's going to hand it off to Israel Vasquez. He's going to take it on the right side to the 20. 15. He's going to take it back up to about the 10-yard line. It's going to be very close. It looks like he's going to have to measure again, or they're waving 4th down, but it's going to be 4th and, I would say, about a half a yard. No, about a yard and a half now. They moved it back a little bit. A good run. Good offensive. The offensive line has been doing really well. Great run by Israel Vasquez. And good job by the Hanna Eagles for holding them down to 4th down. Now we have another timeout. Hanna
HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're PJ Lady Bears and
Warm. So, but good game we have here. Just what we thought it was going to be. It was going to be a great game. Both, you know, you have to understand the winner advances to the playoffs, and the loser goes home. So it's very important if you want to keep on playing, especially for them seniors. I mean, they want to, they want to continue to play as long as they can. So here we go. We're getting back, and it looks like the Hawks decided to go for a field goal. They go back to number 37. He's going to be able to kick the ball, which will be Leo Torres. And here we go, waiting for the snap. Snap is done, kick is up, and it is good. It is good. So South was able to get 3 points out of that. At least they got some points on the board, so now we have a 10-0 game. Great game. Great game. Let's see if Hanna can answer back.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats and
Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here at Real Sports Live. My name is Joe Martinez. Watching a really good game between Harlingen South Hawks and the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. Haven't said that in a while. And we're waiting for the kickoff. We have, I believe, number 37, Leo Torres for Harlingen South. Get ready for the kickoff. Let's see if Hanna will get a run back. And here we go. The kickoff's underway. We have number 12 for the Hanna Eagles running around the right-hand side. Gets down about to the 30, and he's going to get stopped about the 30, 31-yard line. Pretty decent return. He's able to get about 19, 18 yards. Hey, we got a minute and 38. Let's see if they can put something going together on offense, or see if the Harlingen South defense can make a stop and go into halftime, winning with 10-0. So let's see what happens here. We got a good game going on. Winner advances to the playoffs, and unfortunately the loser goes home. Number 2, Victor Campos is waiting to play. We got 2 on the right, 2 on the left. He's going to wait for a shotgun. Harlingen South, his defense is ready, using the 3-4. And here we go. Victor Campos is going back to pass. He's going to go down the middle for it was intended for number 10. But a good job by number 4, Jeremiah Rivera for the South Hawks to break that up. So it's going to bring out second down and 10. Good job by Jeremiah Rivera. And let's see if South defense is, can hold here. Maybe they want the ball back here. They didn't use a timeout. So we got Victor Campos back to pass. And he's going to fire a deep ball to number 10. Oh, right through his hands.
Pass is incomplete, third down.
Incomplete pass. Now we got 3rd and 10. I mean, South is not, 2 passes, 2 incomplete passes. We've only lost about 10 seconds in both plays. So South may want to get that ball back and see if they can put another score up there. It's going to be a very, very important play for the Hawk defense. And also very important for the Eagles offense, and see if they're able to get something going. Campos back to pass, shotgun formation. He's going to hit broken up by number 14, Israel Balboa for the Harlingen South Hawks. Now we got a 4th down, and 1:21 still left to play in the game. So good job by the Harlingen South defense for getting them a quick 3-and-out without even using a timeout. So that's a very, very important stat there because they still got 2 timeouts remaining. We got number 4 back, Jeremiah Rivera. And Hanna. Oh, it's not going to be that. It's going to take a good bounce at about the 40. So Harlingen South is going to have good field position. They're going to have the ball at their own 40-yard line with 1 minute and 11 seconds left to play in the game. You know, they got 2 timeouts. See if they can muster up something right now. They've been, good job by David Torres, a quarterback. And also Israel Vasquez has been doing a heck of a job by running the football. So let's see if they stick with the run or maybe throw a little surprise pass. We haven't really mentioned Brady Bennett a lot. So let's see if they go to him or see if, if they try something new or try something. Well, here we go. David Torres back, shotgun formation. And he's going to hand it off with no gain. No, maybe a loss of a yard or 2 for Israel Vasquez. So we got 1 minute left in the second quarter.
It'll bring up second down for the
Second down. And about 12. Torres in shotgun formation. Going back to pass. He's going to hit Israel Vasquez. Oh, that could be another 3 or 4 yard loss. Didn't go anywhere. Good job of the Hanna Eagles. They read that one, smelt that one off, and now we have 3rd and long for the Hawks. It's going to be about 3rd and 15, 3rd and 14. Yeah, it's going to be about 3rd and 14. And it doesn't look like Harlingen South is going to, try to run anything or might let it's going to be a 2-second differential from the game clock and the score clock. So they're going to have to run a play. So here we go. 9 seconds left to play. David Torres back. This may be the last play. And there was a little bit, we got number 23. Oh, went down about a 4-yard gain. Again, that was Israel Vasquez. Israel Vasquez. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got halftime. We'll be right back. Thank you once again for joining us. We'll see you here in a few minutes. Thank you for joining us.
Inside a top-secret, highly classified government laboratory, an experimental killer virus has breached containment. You and your team have 60 minutes to find the antivirus. Book your adventure today at trappedrgv.com.
Hi, we're Edinburgh Cougars, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome to October. Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Proudly begin your halftime entertainment by presenting the greatest dance team in the land, the award-winning Hanna Strutters. Dance coordinator pigskin marching contest. Their second place finish out of 29 bands at the Yamaha Cup marching contest